Well, people, so good evening. Back to your screen once more, and then we are still talking about the COVID-19 lockdown experience of different people, especially also celebrities. And tonight I have a veteran Nigerian actor. This man is very popular on your screen. His name is Barrister Kenneth Okonkwo, and it's just right on your screen right now. Good evening, Barrister. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm alive. Let's do it this way. Let us start with what you were doing before this lockdown. What were you up to?
Well, as you know, I am a newspaper columnist now.
Yes.
I'm a lawyer, and I am an estate agent. I sell properties now in Abuja,
Hmm. Too much money.
and and as you know, I've just been awarded a veteran actor of Nigeria.
Interesting.
So I am now a veteran actor.
Hmm.
You know, but Shegu, don't you think that I've done this acting enough about moving on to other things?
I don't get that. That there was a break there. Please repeat it.
Okay. I'm saying, Shegun, don't you think that having gotten the highest award in acting and having 30 years, don't you think it's time I move on to some higher calling?
Uh, are you simply hinting that you want to enter politics? Are you contesting? Uh,
No, already, I'm already in politics.
okay.
So it's not a, I'm already in politics.
Okay.
But I, life is a progression.
Absolutely.
And yes, you cannot do everything at the same time. And somebody like me that is a perfectionist, anything I do, I want to do it perfectly well.
Mm.
So having done the acting reasonably to this level, to the point, the movie you started with, you are now remaking it. Don't you think it is time I move on to higher calling?
Okay. Let me answer the question straight and sharp. It is time if you wish.
Thank you very much.
Very great.
I'll, that your advice, I will factor it in as I move on.
But it does not mean you will leave acting, no. You cannot leave it.
You know, Shegu, most of the things that I do, they cannot be delegated to someone else.
Hmm.
You cannot delegate someone else to act your role. You cannot delegate someone else to act to contest a post for you in politics.
Hmm.
So you just have to choose. It needs personal presence. So you just have to make a choice and make sacrifices when you want to move on in life.
Okay. So that apart now. So what exactly were you busy with? Was there a project you were busy with that COVID-19 lockdown affected?
Oh yeah, sure.
So we just want to take
First of
stock.
all,
How has it affected? In what to what extent has the lockdown affected you?
now the courts are locked down.
Hmm.
So all the cases we have in courts, they are either adjourned or they are in abeyance.
Hmm.
Courts are locked down. Then of course, businesses are not your can sell some beautiful properties too. Of course, some of them coming from outside and inside. Everything is locked down. Then of course, even politically, everything is locked down.
Are you
But what
sure?
is not
Are
locked?
you sure politically everything is locked down? Because it's one of the best times for politicians. You know,
Well,
donations left, right, and
well,
center for corona palliative, and then we heard that The accountant general office is burnt. That we have burnt offering.
No, no. You see, um, everything that is operating before now
Mm,
is scaled down.
mm,
There is what you call essential services.
mm,
Of course, the governance of the day will not come to a halt
mm,
because of coronavirus. So you still need to operate skeletally,
mm,
as in politics. Even politics has to operate skeletally
mm.
so that so that governance doesn't come to a halt.
Okay.
So in that, those ones will be going on, and of course, you know that palliatives are very important.
Mm,
And in everything you want to set out to do, there must be a management structure that would have to manage it.
okay.
So even when the president,
Now, would you say
she
that? So I'm sorry to take you a little backward. So would you say, for instance, it will no longer be appropriate to address you as a Nollywood actor? Like, since you want to move on to other things now. Hello, barrister. The network is freezing.
got
Ah. You can see the network is also on a lockdown. Wow. Hello, barrister.
it's not it's not his fault. This needs
Okay.
hello.
Okay, you are back now. The network has released you finally.
Yeah, some of your relative.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Okay, better now. I can hear now.
Yes, I said some of your staff they are sabotaging it. They need palliative.
You are not releasing the palliative now. I mean, the thing reach your side. It no reach our own side, though.
Now you will go provide palliative for your staff. Now then they sabotage this video call.
Okay, now. Now there be network provider, be. Anyways,
Uh,
let us move on to other matters within the COVID-19. What are you engaged with at this time? What are
all
you
right.
using spending the time to do while you are unable to go about your regular businesses?
Yeah. Before I started talking with you, I just finished making a video to
Okay.
sensitize the people
Okay.
on um, on the consequences of not adhering to the coronavirus instructions, and then praying to God to have mercy on us.
Hmm.
So I spent some of the time trying to sensitize people on the need to obey the directives of the government. Then again, I love to read, I love to write. So I'm still maintaining my column on the back page of Sunday Sun. Then I'm still reading wide, of course, reading my scriptures too, because these times call for prayer, more prayer,
Hmm.
so that God will give us a solution to coronavirus.
Hmm. Okay, to
So,
move on quickly, too many people are online and the comments are coming too quickly, and I'm trying to keep up with them. But let me start with the one that is asking. A lot of people, most of the recurring comments have been about your support for Buhari. A lot of people are asking whether you are still enjoying Buhari's government, the next level government, whether you are still enjoying it.
Shegu, are you live?
Yes, we are live. We are live. Hello. Oh my. Hello.
Next.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, better now. It's
Yes.
back. Yes.
All right. Shegu, I must be very honest with you.
Okay.
The first thing that the first thing that endears me to somebody is honesty.
Okay.
I am attracted to Buhari's honesty.
Okay.
Look, you and I know that we have leadership problem in Nigeria.
Hmm.
You can imagine, and I'm trying to be very honest here. And thank goodness, nothing has been given to me personally. So you wouldn't say I'm trying to say something now because anything has been given to me. But I want to be very honest with you.
No, so let us put that on record
Shame.
first of all. For many people who think that it's because you're benefiting something, Kenneth Okonkwo
Good.
says he has not been given shishi by APC or Buhari government. So let's move on.
Good. Now, but I want to tell you the truth.
Mm.
Can you imagine that price is going down, but the wages of workers are going up by almost 100%. It is only a man that has the welfare of the people in at hand that can do it. Suffering the kind of economic hardship that even the government is suffering because of lower revenue.
Okay.
Now, when oil price was very high, no president thought about increasing the wages of the workers by almost 100%. They were earning 18,000 something monthly wages. This president increased it to 30,000, despite the fact he doesn't have the money. Just because he's looking for a way to give workers living wage. That is being humane. Now, can you imagine that immediately the international oil price came down, this president reduced 23 naira per fuel pump for Nigerians? There was no riot for it. Labor did not meet. He brought it down immediately. Do you know what that meant? It
Well,
meant
there
that
were
if
there were reactions
good,
before that, although, but then at least he did. And then it was also due to the fact that the price of oil had gone down in the international market before
exactly,
he then decided to follow
but
suit for Nigerian
yes,
buyers. Okay.
good. The price of oil also went down when the other presidents were in power. How many of them reduced the price to 20 something margin when they don't have money as a country?
Well, part
We're
of the
talking about,
reactions also is that you mentioned increase in salary, but a lot of people still believe
yes,
that it could have been more than that. Uh, Especially because they believe that if you cut allowances or salaries of government functionaries, at least you'll be able to increase workers' salaries above that 30K, and not even all states are able to still pay it.
good. We are practicing federalism, and each state would have to take responsibility for their own affairs. Now, what I am saying is that if the federal government can move to that level and
We're having trouble with the network. Okay.
states that are closer to the people,
Okay, go ahead. You're
can
back
you
now.
hear
The,
me?
the network is back now. Yes. Go ahead.
All right. I'm saying in all the tiers of government
Mm.
that we have now,
Now with you.
about increasing the welfare of people, and the other tiers of government are the ones that are resisting that they cannot meet up with such increase. It's not because the president is because of the quality of being humane.
Anyways, let us not continue because
Now,
it looks like most of these people will not agree with you, and I must be factual with you
no,
because the
what I'm
comments
saying,
just keep coming, not agreeing with you. I think we should just move away from Buhari's matter because they may not agree with you whatever you explain. I think we should just move on to your own role. I mean, now that you want to step completely into politics, would you be contesting and would it also be on the platform of APC?
well, you are asking me a hypothetical question.
Hmm.
Now, I am not very good at asking at answering hypothetical question because I'm not God.
Okay.
What I'll tell you is that I am a member of APC.
Okay.
What I'll tell you is that I'm in politics.
Okay.
And what I will tell you is that whoever is in politics can no longer pretend he's not interested in power. But what is the difference is what do you want the power for? Do you want the power for self-aggrandizement, or do you want the power to serve the people? But you cannot pretend you're not interested in power.
Mm.
So I can tell you, I can tell you that serving the people is my greatest wish for being in politics. Shegu, you know better than myself that it is the love of people that made me great the first time.
Mm.
You know better than myself. There are very few parties in Nigeria that people have shown the kind of love they've shown to me.
Mm.
Now, I owe them that duty to serve them, to live the rest of my life trying to create avenues to make sure that they have a better life.
Okay, great. So that's an interesting one. So you won't answer categorically whether you'll be contesting,
Yes.
but just in case
No,
it happens.
you know, politics, 24 hours is too long in politics.
Mm. Okay.
So
Would
you
you also be pushing for
cannot, I mean,
Igbo presidency in 2023? Because there are so many people who say, okay, the North has been there, the Southwest has also been there. Would you join the call for 2023 Igbo presidency? Hello. The connection is so poor on its end, though. Uh, what do we do? Let's just hold a bit for it to be back, just a bit. Uh, Hopefully this should come back
all
again.
right.
Okay, great. It's back. Great.
Okay. If you watched my campaign slogan before the election,
Yes.
my campaign slogan was Ndi
Network sucks, man. This is terrible.
Igbo
Okay. Wow. Network sucks, man.
for Buhari.
Okay. Okay, it's back now. Can you quickly
Are you
rephrase? I
back?
mean, repeat it. Yes.
I said, if you recall,
Okay.
my campaign slogan in 2019 was Ndi Igbo for Buhari 2019, Buhari for Ndi Igbo 2023.
Okay.
Good. So I am not going
Are
to
you still
start
are you
talking
still
about
on that
2023.
agenda?
I am not going to start talking about 2023 because the time has not come.
Okay.
But my slogan before the election remains. We are practicing federal character.
Okay.
And the whole concept of federal character is that every section of Nigeria should be given sense of belonging.
Mm.
Appointments into offices, whether elected or by appointment, should be done in such a way that every section should be reflected in the federation in such a manner as to reflect the federal character, so that every sector of the nation will be loyal to the federal government and have a sense of belonging, and so that no one section of Nigeria should dominate the others. That's the whole idea of federal character. Shegu, if you look at whenever the past head of state are having a meeting in Nigeria, you will not see any Igbo person there.
Hmm.
And the Igbos make up one of the majority tribe in Nigeria. Shegu, the first head of state in Nigeria, was an Igbo man. The first president was an Igbo man. And 50 years after, you can't find any Igbo man amongst those people.
Well, let me quickly
It is
take you
wrong.
forward a bit now because there are too many questions popping in at the same time, and I'm looking at how we can catch up with the speed here. Somebody wants to know, since you are also interested in the Igbo agenda, how about you? Why didn't you support Nnamdi Kanu? I don't know if you want to answer that question though, but I just said let me quickly bring it to your attention. Somebody in the comments is asking.
Well, I am I'm aspiring to be a Nigerian leader from Igbo land.
Okay.
Good. Nnamdi Kanu is aspiring.
Oh, so sorry, network there again. Oh, let's hope this comes back too quickly. Wow, network you know what I mean, it sucks.
To be
What can we do about this network? Oh man, this is there's lockdown on the network. This is funny. Uh, let's hold on a bit and hope that it comes back. Wow. All right. Okay, it's back. Sorry,
okay.
the network went out, so it's back now. So you were saying
Okay.
you want to be leader of Nigeria from Igbo land, and you were trying to explain that
Yeah.
of Nnamdi Kanu.
Good. So Nnamdi Kanu, according to him, yes, he wants to shrink.
Okay, it's back now. Please continue. Hopefully, we'll
All
get.
right, all right. The summary is that I believe in the Nigerian project, and I believe that the Igbos will be better in a Nigeria where justice and equity prevails.
Okay.
That's my belief. Am I there?
Yes, yes, you're still here.
Because by nature, we are commercially inclined and we are travelers. So we need a large expanse of land to accommodate our natural dispositions.
The network won't let us enjoy this conversation. I think at its location, there's trouble with network.
So I believe in the well.
Okay. Um, at this point, I'm gonna have to say let's look for other ways to. Barrister, are you in Lagos or Abuja? The network. I want to understand why it is so at your end.
I mean Abuja.
Abuja. Okay, I see. I see.
I,
Hello?
yeah.
We might have to do this interview properly again because the network won't let us enjoy it, and I really wish that it is enjoyed. So I think at this point, let me just ask you, how is the Easter going with you? I mean, today is
It's
Easter.
going, yeah, it's going very well.
Ow! Are you not in a lockdown? How did you celebrate it?
You know, man is spiritual.
Okay, I think what we should do. Someone just advised that we do um, audio call. So let me drop it and no. I think we might just have to reschedule the interview altogether and have something proper. The network isn't good where you are, and I don't want us to have something that is choppy, choppy,
Uh,
choppy for people that want to enjoy it. So I think at this point,
as
Barista, I don't
long
want to
as
stress you too much. The network is not favorable here, so let's I mean hold it here, and then when we see,
the
we do it properly again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I understand everybody is online who has one thing or the other to say about the guest I brought this evening. I understand different people have different concerns and questions too that they would, and he is also willing to answer as many questions as are there. But let us look at it this way: that hopefully we will definitely have another time when the network would be stable, hopefully, and then we should. Okay. He wants me to try FaceTime. Let me try that, and hopefully I'll come back. Please stay tuned. Let me try FaceTime with him. If it works well, we should have it properly there. So let's cut the first. Let's say this is the first part of it. We didn't enjoy it, but we'll come back shortly after.
Coronavirus shut down America, shut down in Europe, shut down in Asia. Wake up, Nigeria. Don't be ignorant. Isolate yourself. Beware of coronavirus. Salamu alaikum. Yan wana daga hada wa